Alright lads, hello. How are we doing lads? Another GQ stream. Today we got the no affiliation girl quest. Should be a pretty easy one for most of us out there. Especially if you recently pulled for 8th anniversary white. Or if you pulled the new Byakuya. Could make him useful in this particular quest. Alright, so we're going to jump straight into it. One thing to keep in mind. Mana's not done. We're still in our last GQ, so we have that to do right before we do start, right? Before we even touch the no affiliation guild quest, we have to go and do the melee holo. Because it turns out I'm 19th place. I can't be having that.
Bleach.
Oh, that's really loud. Let's turn that down. I can't be 19th in my guild, bro. But everyone's got sweaty accounts. Alright. So, let's finish up this first. Let's finish up this. How's Esnot? I actually like his gameplay. I'm not gonna lie. But I haven't actually tested much in hard content because IT is not available right now. At least co-op IT, right? That's why I like to test my characters. Alright. So we went with like a Nad build for Shinji. That's one thing we changed up. I think a 50 is possible with this team, you know. Let's restart that. That was actually pretty good. 45 left. That would take me to like top probably 10 in the guilds. But I think we can get a tad bit faster with this team. This team's actually surprisingly fast. I'm not going to lie. I'm actually relatively surprised how fast he can get. Considering that we're using one SP character, but the two Nat characters putting in work. Putting in work. I am not always 19th in the guild, bro. Maybe like top 10 in it. Top 10. How can we use Byakuya? He's a good booster. Right now, there's like 2 boosters for the GQ. It's him and Soifon. So, use either or. Soifon will be the safer character to use because she has paralysis using that character. But Byakuya has a potentially higher DPS. Alright. SA2. I didn't need to inflict the stars on him right away. Let's restart that. Let's restart that. This week is competitive, right? Even in my own guild, I'm 19th! How am I? I'm a 19th, bro. And it's not even like I got a bad score. I got like, what, 30 seconds left? I got a 440. And I'm 19th. Can we use both? Technically, you can use Esnot in the ranged, the melee no affiliation guild quest, but probably not. Probably not. I mean, you could, though. Like, unironically, you could. He has the barriers. His damage output's, like, you know, cut in half, so I wouldn't, but he has sharpshooter, so you could, you know. Alright. Here we go. So we need to get an SP boost right away. We got it. SA3 it up. There we go. Maybe I should have saved my SA3 for the next part. Everyone went forward. That's fine. And we got hit. And we got hit. You hate to see it. 2 Byakuya's in 1.8k. Is that good? It depends what you're going for. Were you going for Byakuya? 2 banner characters in 2k is, you know, pretty decent, actually. That's what you normally want, right? Usually with the rates, it's 1 banner character in 10 steps, because, you know, 1% per rate, 10 multis. Ideally, you want to get 1 banner in 10 steps. So having 2, obviously one of those, I assume, was the guarantee. Or maybe not. Have you even gone to the guaranteed yet? It might be worth it, if you're that close. Alright. When is no affiliation? It's right now. We're just currently in our last ticket still. And by the way, I didn't notice it in my video, but I actually got Masaki 5-5, so I'm absolutely gassed. Nice. There we go. SA3. Let them finish up. Lovely. Lovely. Let's use our sub now. Just because our strong attacks are back now, right away. I would take that. 46 seconds. Not too bad. Not too bad. Pretty decent run. Pretty good run, actually, in all honesty. Katania's love, bro. I swear if I got Byakuya, I would have been pissed. I actually want Byakuya, but if I had the choice to get Byakuya as not, I wanted as not. I did not wait for 3 years for him to come out in the game and not get him, you know? But while that is unfortunate, he's a mid-month character, and I'm a bit disappointed that he's not as broken as Kyogre. I'm happy at the very least that he is he was in the good step-up format. So it made getting it easier, you know? Alright, mini no fish should kill it easy? Yeah, it should be. I mean, there's plenty of options, right? So let's go to hearts. We have to, again, waste a ticket here. I guess in this case, we're just going to nuke with... Who's the no affiliation nuker? I guess Noel. Noel's a good... Oh, white, right. Here we go. We'll use white. I was going to use Macy there, but white's easier to nuke with. Just to get through the hard difficulty. But Shafty, yeah, I mean, if a shaft on a mid-month is considered getting the character you want in 10 steps, I honestly don't even mind it. Like, honestly. A shaft on end of month is 25 steps and not getting the character you want, you know? So, I don't mind it. I mean, I actually don't mind it. I would have preferred to get lucky. Would have been really cool if I could get both of them at the same time. But honestly, I'm just happy to get Esnot relatively... Not relatively early, but... You know, I don't mind spending 2k for a character. Alright, let's go with those three. I know I could put the sticker on here, but let's just, you know, not bother. Let's do that. There we go. And then we're going to go with the cheeky full stand. Cheeky full stand. Again, Esnot. Oh, you got before 10. Yeah, nah, Roos, that's honestly a common misconception. Common misconception. It's always 50-50. It's always 50-50. About that banner. Some people thought, like, I know someone was complaining before, like, they went for Toshiro, and they got Momo, like, a bunch of times. And thought they would get Momo, Toshiro guaranteed, but nah, it's always just 50-50. Or 33-33-33 if there's a free character banner. Alright, he is sorted. Before we do that, though, let's quickly change out the OST. Change out the OST. Because right now we got no background music. Also, boys, I sent this in my guild. They probably got to be explained. Yeah, probably. I mean, their thing is like new 5-star is the new 2 characters, right? The rates say it, so like, unfortunately, you can't say like false advertisement. But yeah, it could be better. So, I made a little video. I'll show you boys. It's kind of hard to see because of how they structured it, but this is actually... I was assuming this was the case, right? Now, if you look at Byakuya's nurturing, it's literally like 1-to-1 with the... Almost 1-to-1 with the actual hits he does against Esnot. Look at that. It's really fast in the anime, so it's kind of hard to see. But like those last 3 hits, the first one's a bit iffy. He does in a different angle. Like he goes the other way. But like those last 3 hits are literally exactly what he does when fighting Esnot. That was really cool. That was a really cool attention to detail. I assumed it. When I saw his nudging, I was like, hold on. That looks awfully familiar. Why is this at OSC? Not this one. Also, one thing, unfortunately for us Esnot fans, it is... We're probably never going to see Esnot do his L pose. You know when like he bends down? That sounded weird, but you know when he like bends and does like a 90 degrees angle? We're probably never going to see that. Obviously, this version doesn't do that because he does it in Season 2 against Rukia. And this one's based off Season 1. But when we do get Season 2 Esnot, it's going to be his Volt standing form. Unless he can transform, which I doubt he would, right? So it's probably going to be a permanent Volt standing form, which honestly I prefer. And because of that, we're probably never going to see his L pose, unfortunately. Unless we ever get a V3 in the future and they remake this one, but like based on Season 2, I don't know. But that was one thing I was saying to my friends, right? What's Esnot going to do in Season 2? Like, as a character, in his Volt standing? He actually, surprisingly, Esnot doesn't do anything in his Volt standing, you know? He does the one, like, massive eye dome against Rukia. But other than that, he did nothing else. And even then, the one move he does do, he never even finishes the move, technically, because Byakuya cancels it out. So, like, Volt standing Esnot literally does nothing. Caleb definitely have a lot of, liberty to take with his Volt standing, because, you know, this one, every move he does, technically he does in Season 1, right? He uses the Bankai, it's simple. But his Volt standing literally does nothing, besides that one move, which he doesn't finish off. And that's obviously going to be a Soul Bomb, right? Also, Look at this, right? I was kind of like just watching Rukia's Bankai again. And I was trying to wonder, like, how are they going to make Rukia's Bankai feel powerful when they already nerfed Nukin? It would be really cool if they do permanent freeze or like a permanent status on it. That would be really cool. Like, you use your Soul Bomb, it inflicts freeze, and only on the Soul Bomb, like, the freeze never wears off. You could sit there for 10 minutes and they would still be frozen. That would be a really cool feature if they could do that. Only on the Soul Bomb, though. No guarantee they do that, though, but that'd be really cool, because I'm just trying to think, and there's no guarantee they do anything about it. I want Rukia's Bankai to feel powerful, you know? And I'm not sure how they're going to be able to do that. Because they nerfed Nukin, right? A bit broken, probably, but, like, I'm sure it could come with some caveats. In Guild Quest, it only affects one mob, so it's not even that big of a deal, right? In Epic Raids, the Soul Bomb's most likely going to kill. If anything, it could last one phase. Maybe ER would be a bit broken, but they haven't... So it won't be the first time they make it so it doesn't work in Epic Raids, you know? I don't know, the idea will be cool. I think they'll be able to balance it. Who am I using here? Let me just do this. I think someone corrected me. Yeah, I realized I used the T-set. Why should be able to solo here? Why should be able to solo? It will be a bit broken, but I mean, Rukia's Bankai, they need to make it feel powerful somehow, right? And they kind of nerfed Nukin, so like if she had Bombardment +2 SP boost, sure, it nukes through one wave of Guild Crest, like in one summon, that actually wouldn't be too bad, but yeah. Should you use Upbook Ichigo or 1000-Year Blood War Ichigo? That's a tough one. I would assume 1000-Year Blood War would probably be better. It depends on how many dupes you have too. Sergeant Best now for the GQ? The last GQ, yeah. From Billy Hollow. Alright. 16th, boys. 16th. You got shafted, no 5-star gifts to Garrett. Oh, you went to 25 Pancake? Bro. Brother. I mean, I know you have plenty of orbs to spare. I don't know. Maybe go to 25. I don't know. Like, it's... Oh, Sergeant for this one. Probably not. But he's not bad. He's not bad. So who are we going to use here? Who are we going to use today, boys? Who are we going to use today? I know who we used today. So let's go by melee no affiliation. Let's start off with our best team. Let's start off with our best team. For us, right? In this case, if we go to no affiliation, melee. This is what we're working with. White, obviously, is our go-to main. Oh, changed it very hard. I appreciate it, bro. White is obviously our go-to main. Right now, I'm thinking White, Soifon, and Yamamoto. I think that's probably the best thing to do here. Byakuya dies easy. That would come down to your team, I would say. If he's dying easy, everyone's dying easy, right? Ideally, you want to have some type of barriers. White, Soifon, Yama. Yeah, I think that's the easy one, right? What's the final boss? Is he? If he's up. Okay, he's tech. He's speed. That's annoying. Who's a tech no affiliation? Do they want you to use Gin? We can try upper layer though. So the usual build, boys. Gonna go with the no affiliation sticker. We're gonna go with the Kamari. And also the 4-pill. Really wish I had Yamamoto 5-5 though. I'm actually heartbroken he's 4-5 still. I could choose the source. And honestly, it's not the worst idea. I might just do it. But I'm kind of waiting to see when we get a mind source. I don't want to use a rainbow one just yet. James, bro. Yeah, is James still streaming? Bro, he was going off. I don't know. Bro was talking about some crazy things, bro. Some crazy things. What am I looking at? Let's go full recharge. High SP. There we go. And then chat. And then chat. Oh, yeah. Byakuya. Alright, yeah. Of course. We'd have a fire immunity and Nadling? Say ain't so, bro. Say ain't so. He's talking about go? He was opening up on that stream, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, some of the stuff I already knew anyway, but... Audio's gauge is going to be good, yeah. Unfortunately, it takes them a while to build it up. Compared to, you know, the 70% gauges, but... It's not a big of a deal, to be fair. Alright, so full stam and damage to lacerate. That seems to be the play here. Next up, we have Big Man Yama. Big Man Yama. Are we immune to any stars on it? Paralysis. So he's going to get burned. He is going to get burned. That's unfortunate. And we can't give him immunity. Unless, but I think Evan just said it. We don't have a Mind Nads. Nad and burn duration. Where's fire? There we go. Oh. Oh. Lucky us. This is what I'm saying, right? Like, I know not everyone appreciates these particular links, but... Oh, for heart. Yeah, for heart, it's a bit brutal. We have one of these links. Like, imagine you didn't own Nelliel and you want to make this character immune. You have to do this, like, next accessory. You have to use, like, the donuts or something like that. We get so many Nad and DR links. Sad and Recharge. Obviously, they aren't bad. But how many of those links do you need? I have plenty of those. But I only have one Nad and Burn. One in the entire game. We need more Recharge. Recharge and fire duration. Or just durations in general. And also goes for Nads. Unfortunately, they kind of just wasted a lot of, like, the... Oh, look at this! Is there two? Man, there's only two Nad and Burn duration. That is insane. That is insane. And unfortunate. And unfortunate. What happened there? Let's go that. There we go. This is the easiest GQ. Should be rated pretty easy, right? What do you think about 4-5 Udu? He should do just well. Just fine. Definitely worth using if he's your best character. Oh, we get... Yeah, we've been getting drain reduction. That is ridiculous. We do not need any of those, bro. Absolutely ridiculous. Alright, attack. Go on Chappy. Chappy. What am I doing for bonus abilities there? I guess fire duration and attack would be the play here. For Yamamoto. And then Soifon. Now, lucky for me, Soifon is max transcended. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I actually really like this Soifon. I'm glad that she's usable again. And she's immune to burn, right? Yes, sir. So this is what I like about the new GQ, Dad. I'm not gonna lie. This is what I like about the new GQ. I get to use characters like this. Like, I max transcended her. I haven't used her much at all, if I'm being honest. But now, I get to use her. And she's also really good now in this GQ. Sort by power. Sorted. Let's do that. He's max transcended. Why is his attack so low? Ah, it's the stamina. He has 1,000 stamina. I might need to change that in the future. Well, I do like... I'm not someone that hates Soifon. I know, like, a lot of people dislike her. But the side boop is quite convincing, I will be honest. I will be honest. Did I summon? Yeah, we already uploaded that on the channel. I was going to stream usually when we stream. But I knew I was also going to stream at 3 PM today for GQ. So I didn't want to do 2 streams in one day. I thought that's, like, kind of weird. I could have streamed at 7 in the morning and stayed live until 3 PM now. But that's also kind of long. So, like, you know what? Let me just upload my summon video. And we should be fine there. So let's change our bonus abilities. So, Yama first. Yama first. Let me change these, by the way. Because I know I'm eventually going to get in 5-5. By the way, not a lot of people know this. If you hold down the button, you can delete a slot. And the stats still save. So you get to reorder it. I know I'm eventually going to get in 5-5, so... since SP is lost, we can just reorder now. So what's the play here, boys? So we have to do fire duration and attack, I assume, right? By the way, I'll show you in a minute, hold on. Fire resistance. So you can get a bonus ability adjustment thread in the current point event at like 1.2 million. If we're only getting one of these every 2 weeks, that is kind of terrible. I'm not going to lie. Like, I knew it was going to be kind of rare. It shouldn't be. Like, we just changed 2 bonus abilities right now. And that's basically a month's worth of point event, essentially. 2 a month is what we're getting right now. Potentially 4 once Epic Raids changes over and we get a new one. Or a rerun. And then power. So for Soifan, I'll do full stam. And I'll do attack. Does order matter? No. Right? Ideally, the traditional order, is SP or attack, depending on the character that you are using, right? In this case, she is a NAD character. Her attack's higher. She has normal attack. You want to focus on her attack stats. So you do attack first. Then you always, no matter what, focus second, right? Focus is the second most important stat for any character, whether you're NAD, SP. Those are the most important ones, right? After that, for SP characters, you could do attack. You could do stamina, defense. It doesn't really matter. The reason why me and many others changed the order is because that's the stat order, right? You see stamina, attack, defense, focus, SP. So when you have a character 5-5, we kind of just change it to have like the stat order. It just looks nicer. Doesn't offer any benefit. Just looks nicer. So that's what me and a few others do. No special resource for Yama? Unfortunately not. Although I should. But right now, I don't have any trans points. So I don't want to get a new character 5-5. I'm not going to lie. Never saw someone changing this except you. Some people do. It is kind of like a niche thing to do, but the option's there. I know some people religiously go in the order. Like, if they have an SP character, they do not change it. They go stamina first, no matter what, which is crazy. That's if you're confident, but I only change the order when I get them 5-5. Otherwise, Esnot, SP10, right? Noelle, SP10. Nini, SP and focus, that's just the order you do, right? And then in her case, again, best order, SP, focus, attack. That's what you want to do. And then we have, of course, stamina, attack, defense, focus, SP. It's not even a well thing to do, bro. Whether you're free to play or well, everyone gets characters 5-5. Obviously, Wells will most likely get the new characters 5-5, but everyone, guarantee you right now, you're lying if you say you've got no 5-5 characters. Transcendence material, you don't have to be able to get those, you just have to do the weekly quests. Coins, you don't have to be able to get, you just have to do the coin quests. So it's not even like a well thing. But I guess Wells do it more often, because you're more likely to get a 5-5. You know, I make the comparison. If you played One Piece, right? One Piece, they have a thing called sockets, which is basically like transport slots. Not entirely, but you know, if you play the game, you know what I mean. In that game, the community just has like a dedicated order. It's not the order everyone does. It's not the order the game tells you to do. Everyone just does it in that order. And if you don't do it in that order, it's weird. So it's kind of the same with trans slots for me on BBS. If I see someone 5-5 and I see focus, stamina in the wrong order, like, bro, spend some gold, fix it up. Fix it up. And if you can't afford it because you're broken gold, go do the gold quest. Go do the gold quest. All right. So, for team number 1, million, no affiliation guild quest, we are using my best team possible, right? Best team possible, pretty solid team, might be one of the better teams to use for this guild quest. In this case, we have 8th Anniversary White. Really good lead for this quest. He was usable last week. No, he wasn't. Yeah, he was usable last week, I believe. So, he's 5-5, 500 extra SP with full stamina and damage to lacerated enemies. There's a good chance we are going to inflict lacerate. And in this case, when compared to damage to burn, does he proc... No, weakening. No, drain. So he can proc drain and also lacerate. And in this case, lacerate is extra 40% more damage. So that's really good for him. In his case, when it comes to the accessories, we're using a sticker, fortification pill, and also Kamari. And then the links include recharge, full stamina, recharge and sad, and then recharge and full stamina. Standard stuff. Then it comes to Yamamoto. he is going to be a good Nat character since he does have Flurry +2, and he also can provide a debuff to at least against probably only the first boss, because we are going to clear relatively quick. In this case, Golden Chappie, Hollow Bait. We have Nad and also Nad from the Tartsky and also Byakuya. Then we have Nelio with normal attack damage and fire duration. Very important link for him. He's 4/5, by the way, because we have given him fire resistance and also attack, right? So he is going to stay at full stamina, thanks to the fact that we are using Soifon. Now, Soifon's probably the best boost that you can use for this guild quest. She does provide the team with a boost and also barrier, a 5-hit barrier for herself and a 3-hit barrier for your teammates. We are not using stickers on Nad characters. Nad characters want as much attack as possible, so we give Golden Chappie, Hollow Bait. If you don't have a Golden Chappie, probably then you can use a sticker, right? But this is basically the most optimal build for a Nad character. In her case, they're going with full attack, or full Nad, since we're probably going to clear the quest pretty quick. She is 5/5, 500 extra attack, full stam, and 200 attack on the bonus ability. Let's jump into it. I know I speak fast, but we have to get through this quick, right? Not really. Alright, so we're going to use our SA3 right away to group everyone up. It feels weird that we don't have long stride there. Let them do the attacking. Ideally. Maybe I should have used my SA2 there, actually. But the SA2 has good range to it. That we clear up relatively quick here. There we go. SA3 is back, so we get to suck them all in. Get the SP boost, since that was a hard character. We're going to save our Sword for the final boss. Fourth boss being power is really good for Soifon, since she does more damage here. And then we get the Soul Bomb. Most likely going to do a lot of damage here. I would say that's like a 34-second run. We're going to restart there because I want us to we can get faster. I think ideally with a team like this, I want to go for 40 seconds left. But for the most part, we cleared in 35 seconds, right? Which isn't too bad. Let's restart that though. Because this, again, we are going to try out different teams here. So I do want to try and get like a really good score on our first ticket. Will Ishin work with white? For Sword, but we get, but he doesn't have no affiliation killer. Unless I'm thinking of a different... Ishin. Is there a no affiliation Ishin? I'm not too sure. By the way, for those that don't have Yama, it might actually be better for you to bring... I don't know your voice actor, no way. It might be better for you to bring the technical Kisuke that came out this time last year. The heart one with a debuff. He's actually a guild quest character, so he's really good in this quest. How can you tell a character's attack or SP? Usually just look at their stats. If they have like attack or SP that's higher, it's that. But there's also other factors, right? Do they have recharge, strong attack damage as their soul traits? Do they have frenzy or flurry? That's pretty much like the biggest outlier to tell. If they have flurry, they're a Nad character. But yeah, basically 3 ways, right? Is this fast enough? I don't think so. Like, this team is good, don't get me wrong. But I shouldn't be surprised that the team that we used last week, or just earlier today, with the Yama, the Holo team, this team's slower, and I guess it makes sense, right? They don't have any Guild Quest-centered skills. Shinji and also Sajin both had more damage in Guild Quest. But yeah, so if you want to know if your Nad character is a Nad character, or attack-based SP, if they have more attack, if they have flurry, if they have no attack damage, or DR, their attack, right? Those are like the 3 signs. If you're SP... you're going to have a high SP stat. You're going to have Frenzy. You're going to have Berserker values and stuff like that. You're going to most likely have Recharge built into the character or as a soul trait. So that's the things you want to look for. How was the summons? I would say we kind of got shafted. But we still walked away with a banner character since step 10. It gave us Esno or Byakuya. Other than that, you know, it wasn't even too bad. Because we got a 5/5 Basaki. So I'm glad to finally have her 5/5. Let's just spam our strong attacks when we can. For some reason, these characters are not using their Nad string. 1 enemy was left alive. Luckily, Soifon cleared up quick. You're pretty much guaranteed to inflict a stat. Come on. Let's restart that. We're going to have to just keep trying for a 40-second run. Is Ez not OP? No, unfortunately. For a mid-month character, because mid-months have different standards, even though this is a 1000-year Blood Rock banner, they are mid-months at the end of the day. So they do play like most mid-months, but this, for mid-month standards, Ez not OP. For mid-month standards. His damage output is really high. Unfortunately, He's not, you know, he's not Killgate level. He's just good. He's just good. He's a character, again, only pull on the banner if you want to play as not a Byakuya, right? You do not need to summon on this banner. It's not a must summon. It's just a banner to pull on, right? Try round 16 Ichigo? We can. I could try with my ult. I have a Max Transcended over there. So saving for the Soul Bomb? Well, I don't want to use my Soul Bomb any earlier, right? Because 4th boss... This was a slow one. 3rd boss is easy for us. We just have to use like one strong attack to kill. 4th boss is technique, so Soifon does more damage. 5th boss, though, that's a speed character, right? We don't have any tech characters. I feel like it's better to nuke then. This is a bad run. That was a bad run. Let's try that again. I mean, what stage would we say to nuke? 3 or 4? I mean, we can try 3. Oh, no, 3 we one-shot over SA3 if we have it available. We can try 4. Nuke it Gin? Which one's Gin? Southwood Man is a skip, yeah. I wouldn't pawn it. Again, right now, honestly, reruns aren't worth summoning on. No reruns are worth summoning on unless it's Killgate, Bambietta, Iban, unless it's Yamamoto Chojuro. You shouldn't be pulling on any reruns that came up before 8th anniversary, in my opinion. And even then, what's going on my face cam? What's wrong with it? Even then, if they don't have like pity steps, I don't know if it's like worth going deep. Oh, we got the SP boost. He used the debuff right then. That was pretty good. Yo, nuking on Seaweed and Bastard ain't a bad idea, you know. It's like, we don't have any strong attacks to follow up here. So yeah, 3rd we don't need to nuke. Because look at that. We just go through super quick. Guess we could nuke here. But how fast can we kill this boss? With Soifon being red. You know what? Actually, not too bad. I think nuking 4th boss is the way to go here. Yeah, we'll nuke 4th. Gin nuke? Where was Gin? Oh, Gin's no affiliation, right? Was that 4th? I'm not really paying attention. Nuking stage 2 isn't a bad idea either. Rerun only worth because of Iban and Chojuro? Bro, lad. So in my, when I made a video, or the community post about, like, how do you lads feel by it, someone was calling me out for being satisfied with Iban. Why would I hate on Iban? Why would I actually hate on a character coming to the game? Like, I know Iban's not a popular character. He's a, you know. But, like, why would I actually be upset that they added Iban? Oh, I used the debuff right away. That's good. Let's try nuke here. Ideally, I want the SP boost to wear off. Potentially, you know. Not so much. Let's restart that. That was decent. I think nuking 2nd and 4th is good enough. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, Iban's actually like... It's kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. He's actually... you know, I've been thinking about doing my top 10 list. Like, top favorite characters. And Iban might be an honorable mention. Now, granted, I like him because he's a droplet character and I need to farm droplets. And I now have enough droplets to T20 my entire box for technique-only characters. And that's thanks to Iban. That... You know, the bias is kind of there. But honestly, his visuals aren't even that bad. I actually really like his visuals. You know, I could care less about Iban as a character, but his bow is cool. His powers are cool. Eznot does have Byakuya's kit. I mean, Iban's kit, you're right. I mean, technically, Iban has a better kit, because he doesn't have a 40-second cooldown. And also, he has Havoc. So does Eznot, but his SA3 isn't like a 1,200. Alright. SA2 should kill everyone. There's one enemy left. Okay, luckily they killed them there. It dropped for some reason? I'm not too sure. It looks normal to me. We're going to be here for a while. Yeah, it's getting easier on stage 4. 7th Ani Uryu Kankle, yes. Always, it comes down to your team, though. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Yeah, nah, event animations are great. As thus far, they haven't missed on a single 1000-year Blood Red character in terms of visuals. Especially these two. These two, Byakuya and... I've been seeing a lot of, like... I've been seeing some bad takes about Esnot and Byakuya. Many Esnot. I've been seeing people say, like, it's low effort. It's lazy. They're quick cash grab. Because because Esnot uses Byakuya's Zenbon Sakura. That's the whole point, bruv. Like, come on. Like, yeah, the characters aren't, you know, as good as we want them to be, but... That was a conscious decision, unfortunately. In terms of visuals, though, I don't have any complaints about Esnot or Byakuya. Or any past 1000-year character that we have received in the last few months. Maybe, my only gripe is maybe Yachiru's SA2. Honestly. Like, I know she's doing the slashes, but I wish it was longer. And again, I said it in my summon video, lads. If you haven't seen Esnot and Byakuya's Sobam animation, go test play them. They look great compared to what YouTube shows because it gets compressed. Close enough. I think Nukin 4th is the best. Can they make the same character in the same month? It's not impossible, but it's rare. If maybe it is impossible, to be fair. There's no way we're getting Volstanic Esnot, though. That's one thing people need to understand, is that it gets a bit like... People take it the wrong way. Because I see people say it, and they say it wrong. And I probably said it wrong, too. When we say Caleb takes 6 months to make a character, it doesn't take 6 months from the preparation. They plan. That's the best way to say it. They plan 6 months in advance. And that's not a Caleb thing. A lot of gacha games do the same thing. Right? I can't say what studios, but I know other game companies they plan 6 months in advance, right? That's always what you do. You want to make sure you stay ahead of the game, right? You don't want to rush out characters, right? And these characters, if they came out now, would have been prepared back in like June. Or they would have planned back in June. So when it comes to 1000-year Blood War, as we've seen, with the new 1000-year characters, their animations are like right from the anime, right? So they won't start working on the characters until the anime is animated. And that's why it takes so long. Now, having said that, they're still taking a while. Because even if it is 6 months, it's taken us like a year to get certain characters. But I think that's because they pushed it back for the AFFILIATION. I feel like the earliest they could have done it was like April. But they pushed it back. Let's restart that. They plan the anime a year in advance. Yeah, it's a common thing in game industry. You don't just make a character in 2 months. Or maybe you do, right? Maybe you do, but you plan it. You plan it in advance. You don't plan like a month in advance. That's just not how it works. So that's the main reason why it takes a while for the characters to come out. And that's why we're getting Season 1 characters, right? That's how it's always going to be. We're going to get Season 1 characters now until mostly everyone from Season 1 is done. And then we're going to move on to Season 2. And then 3. And then 4. So Volstanic Esnot, Rukia's Bankai, Senjimura's Bankai, that's not happening for a while. It's not happening for a while. Did I about the Baptist controversy? Yeah, I did. The brazy one. The brazy one. Alright, here we go. I've been kind of like talking instead of like focusing on the game. Unfortunately, in this case, we have not inflicted the stars on him. What's going on? Let's nuke it. I don't know the full story about the Mappa stuff, but it's... I'm not surprised. Mappa does be like pushing out. They're anime, bro. This is going quite well. I think I messed up a bit. And we paralyzed. Anyway, Esnot took months. Well, again, like nothing about Esnot's character is rushed. It did take months. It's just that he's not as good, and that's because of the skills, right? And the strong attacks they gave him. That doesn't... The skills they gave him and the strong attacks they gave him doesn't say, oh, it took him a month to come up with that, right? They purposely made him like that. That's how he's a mid-month character. Why did they get the keys together on the mid-team? No idea. Sometimes they do that. It's weird. 35? Well, I'll be 35. We're trying to get 40 here. Was there someone behind me? Oh, luckily killed them. I don't need to use my soul bomb here. Since that does the job. Why is there one enemy left alive, bro? Now we have no strong attacks. This was actually a pretty good run right until the end. I mean, potential, actually. Hold on. Come on. Oh, we'll take it. We'll take it. I mean, I might try and go for a 45. That actually looked promising there. But we'll take a 40-second left. 5,000 wave 5 GQs? Damn. Not a bad run. Honestly, one of the better teams you can make, the only way you can make it better, is probably replace Yamamoto with Kisuke. Because Kisuke should be doing more damage in Gilcrest. But 40 seconds left. Not too bad. Not too bad. How do you build Macy? So Fortification Pill, Hunting Cap, and Capricorn Alpha. That's good enough. That's good enough. The way you can improve that is take off the Shinji Cap and put on a Kamari. But if you don't have the Kamari, you don't have to do that. We can try Kisuke, actually. Let's work on him real quick. But yeah, so going back to the whole 6-month thing, right? Now, it's possible it takes them 3 months, 2 months to make a character. Like, actually from the start of creation. But what we do know, and this is again confirmed by K-Lab, they plan 6 months in advance, right? So that doesn't mean they take 6 months to make a character. It just means they plan 6 months in advance. And remember, they're always making multiple characters at a time, right? So, that's probably like where most of the development time goes to. Because they make 6 characters a month, you know? And these 1,000 characters look amazing. So, that probably takes up a lot of time for them. So, we're going to go to Kisuke. Where is Kisuke? I think I worked on him, right? No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, weaken resistance. Why is that? Why is that? That's the question. I gained Raid no. I think I used them to farm attribute scrolls. Why did I do him? Of all characters. That's weird. They're making me... Well, they should have done Sang-Du. I thought they were going to do Sang-Du and... What's his name? Esnot and BG9 as a banner. But since they skipped them and did Esnot vs Byakuya, I think there's a decent chance we don't get Sang-Du until Season 2. And honestly, that's probably for the best, right? They can afford to do a Byakuya and Esnot now because they use different abilities, right? Sang-Du versus Toshiro, nothing much happened. Nothing really happened. He steals the Bankai, but he never uses it until Season 2. BG9 steals Soifon's Bankai, never uses it, but showcases more abilities in Season 2. So we might not get a Season 1 BG9 or Sang-Du until, well, yeah, at all. They're just probably going to do Season 2 instead. Because it looks like they are skipping characters. Probably for the best. You know, Esnot, Season 1, Season 2, 2 completely different characters. Different abilities. They look different. There's enough material in the anime to give them soul bombs. With BG9 and Sang-Du, they barely did anything in Season 1. In terms of, like, actually showcasing abilities. They're making Sword Business Soul? They are, but, like, who's there to make? If you think about it, right? What Sword Business can they make? Byakuya makes sense. I doubt we're going to get a Soifon and Tosho because they don't do anything in Season 1. They more so do something in Season 2, so they're going to get characters. Season 1, obviously Ichigo, Yuha, they're definitely getting characters, I would say, end of year. Yamamoto can get another character, definitely. Drugrim, possibility, but I don't think he does anything or enough in Season 1. Masaki and Ishin, I can definitely see get a mid-month banner, like we just got a Byakuya and Esnot. I wouldn't be surprised by that. But other than that, I don't think there's anyone else. Don't think there's anyone else. Monster Kyogre definitely could happen again, yeah. They can definitely do that. Just pull Power Soul Rukia. Nice, bro. Congrats. Bit jealous, but congrats. Yama's an actual GQ character? Oh, Yami, yeah. Yami, yeah. Not another Yama. Listen. It might be a hot take. I've been saying this, right? It might be a hot take. But a new Yama needs to happen. Let me go to... It would be the final Yama. It would be, yeah. So if we go by... sort by characters. Let's find the Yama. Right, look at this, right? This Yama is a 1000-Year Blood War character, but he's not a 1000-Year Blood War anime character. They don't say it in the English version. The Japanese banner is actually called like TV anime. So this is a manga character, right? The technique one is a manga character, right? It's 1000-Year Blood War, but it's a manga character. The power one is a manga character. So these three characters have like, or should have no impact on what they have to planned for the anime. This one is an anime character. And as of right now, as far as 1000-Year Blood War anime characters go, there's only this one. And they've yet to actually do a Bankai Yama versus Yuha. Now, there's potential they don't plan to do it, and that's why they gave him this one. But I'm saying it, bro. We need a new Yama, right? We need him in his fire coat again. This time with better visuals. This looks cool, but I think they can do better. And we need Tenchi Kaijin as a Soul Bomb, like with the anime style. Like they can do it. They can do it. This Soul Bomb is cool now, but the anime did it way better and differently, and they need to do that in the anime. And if they want to do a banger end of year banner, Yuha, Yama, Ichigo, insane banner. Might be one of the most hype banners in the game for an end of year. Unless they do 7 steps, then it's like, oh damn, that sucks. The license cost is insane. I wouldn't even say that. There's nothing that you can... I've seen the reports. If you compare the amount of money they pay in royalties when they do 1000-Year Blood War and when they don't, it's not that big of a difference. I don't think they pay that much. They've actually paid more royalties when there isn't 1000-Year Blood War. So, if they can continue to do Burn the Witch, and as you can see, they're doing... Bro, they clearly probably don't have to pay that much if they're doing a mid-month 1000-Year Blood War banner. If they're that confident they can do this in a mid-month, they're going to shout at us for 1000 Blood War. I mean, that's pretty telling. Let's go back to Kisuke. Did I not record that first run? That's kind of annoying. Yikers. Alright, I had to like rob that from the stream. Next batch of resurrections, we should be getting 2 a month actually, so we should get that in a couple days. Oh, a switch mechanic would be kind of cool. With Bankai Yama, that'd be sick. That would be insane actually. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't Deku Live. When's the flex account? Never, bro. Never. Should you summon against solo? No. Never. Right. Let's do a 1-5 team, boys. Let's do a 1-5 team. Let's try this. Carnfield Resurrection should happen eventually, right? No idea when though. The power one has the same animations in the anime? No, it don't. The power one is based off the manga, right? Of course they have the same attacks because they both reference the same thing, right? But these new 1000-Year Blood War characters are based off the anime. They're copying what the anime does, and that's telling in all the animations that we've gotten thus far. Besides White and Ichigo. They're different because they're anniversary. They don't technically count. But every 1000-Year Blood War character we've gotten is 1-to-1 with the anime. So as far as anime 1000-Year Blood War characters go, they've not done a Bankai Yama. And they can easily make a new one. And they might. Again, end of year, right? They could skip him. I don't think they should, though. Like, I know we've gotten so many Bankai Yamas, but we should get one more. Because, I want to see Tenshin Kaijin referencing off the anime. It's kind of the same. It is kind of the same. They do the same attack, but it's not an anime character, bro. It's not an anime character. I assume want anime 1000-Year Blood War characters, right? We want their soul bombs to be based off the anime, not the manga. Because compare the Tekiyama's soul bomb to what happens in the anime. It's night and day difference. Of course it's different. One's an anime, one's a game. But you know, you compare the Byakuya soul bomb to the anime's attack when he does the thing. It's like 1-to-1. It looks the exact same, minus the fact that we're using BBS models. Plus, Yama sells. It's that simple, right? It's that simple. But I'm really excited and curious to see if they ever do a Yama. Again, no guarantee they do another Yama, but I want to see how they plan to replicate the anime scene, because there's a lot of effects on that. A lot of effects on that. It's kind of insane. So, we're going to try this team. It's going to be a weird one, but we'll try it. How would they do Senjumaru's Bankai? How they did Shunsui's. It will be weird. I'm sure they're going to take some liberties there, but her normal attacks will just appear like what she does in the anime, right? Whatever she does in the anime, I'm sure she'll have some umbrella attack, something like that. But her soul bomb would just be like Shunsui's. It will rush through it. Like, they have 10 seconds to do a soul bomb, so they'll rush through it. I don't know how they're gonna do it. Shout out to that lad. Much love, G. But they're gonna do it somehow. It is a long Bankai, so you can imagine it will start off with her saying Bankai. You'll see the big loom come behind, and then it will probably split off into 4 different like sections and showcase all the stuff that she does. And then it will end up closing. I think they can easily do it. It'll be quick though. It'll rush through it. And she'll probably say something like she did at the start. Again, they did Shunsui's Bankai, so they can easily do Senjumaru's Bankai. So we'll use Ichigo here. Then what's canon? Both are canon. Both are canon. The anime, realistically, the way things are going now, if you want to experience Bleach the best way, you read the manga, and then when you get to 1000 Year Blood War, you go watch the anime. The anime looks to be the definitive way to experience 1000 Year Blood War. Realistically. But yeah, everything you see in the anime is canon. Nothing in the anime is filler. Any original content is approved by Kubo, and actually done by Kubo too, right? The cut, bro, Bleach in color looks insane. I don't make, manga videos, but like, whenever I see a thumbnail using Bleach manga panels, it looks so sick in color. Do a 2-5 white, 1-5 Yama, and made Hime. That's not bad. So we're gonna use this team. We're gonna remove Soifon's Transcendence though. 4th Annie Ichigo. If you mean the 4 Hollow one, yeah, he's PP. Brave Battles. So Soifon's kind of like the cheat code, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm spending a lot of gold here. You missed out on the OG OST? Yeah, sure. I mean, you can watch the anime. Like, I've watched the anime. It's perfectly fine, right? But I think most people agree that the anime does have some problems with all the filler stuff and the pacing. You don't get that problem in the anime. In the manga, sorry. Force down an attack. Let's change. What's his name? Kisuke. The problem with using Soifon is that she's going to inflict paralysis, and that's going to be a problem. I think we'll wing it, though. Kisuke's going to carry us. Oh, we have to give him fire resistance, right? And someone said there's no heart character? That's a problem. No, but Ichigo gives shared, right? So that's fine. Okay, it'll work, it'll work. You think a hype end of year banner for 2024 be Ichibei, Bankai, Senjumaru, and Yuha? Potential. I'm not expecting Senjumaru till this time next year. Like, if we're getting Esnot now and Byakuya, we're probably like a year behind. Maybe they can speed up a tad bit. Because again, I really feel like they delayed 1000 Year Blood War to be after the 8th Annie, right? Because again, with the time frame, they could have made the characters around April time. But I think they held out a bit to make Anniversary feel a bit more special, right? So I'm expecting Season 2 characters to start around April time. Around Golden Week, right? They shouldn't be any longer than that. Because again, there's not that many characters in Season 1 that they can do. And it's clear they're skipping over some characters, right? Like Tres Bestia probably ain't getting done. BG9 and Sangdu probably ain't getting done till Season 2. There's not much in Season 1 that they can do. It's basically Aizen, not even Aizen, Yama, Ichigo, maybe another, obviously Yuha, Masaki Ishin. And who else? Like, no one else, right? Like, 5 more characters to do? It would be cool if they do some of the other characters, but I doubt they're going to do the 3 Stern Raiders that died to Kenpachi, you know? Oh, Driscoll, they can do Driscoll. But I don't know how they're going to fit him into a banner. Who cares about Driscoll? I mean, I want new characters in BBS in it. Same with Soul Resonance when that game comes out. I want new characters. I don't want someone to not get included because they're not popular enough, right? Driscoll, he can be a really cool and fun looking character with the fact that he steals the Bankai. Did I change his bonus abilities? I did. They could probably do a mid-month with Driscoll. SP and full stam. Is that the play? Is that the play here, boys? Full stam and SP? Bamboos will happen next year. I swear, Giselle's the mid-month. That's honestly, like, it's a love and hate thing about the mid-month. Thousand Year Blood War. Like, it's good because the banner format's actually really good. But then if that makes characters bad, like if Giselle's only character is a mid-month, I'm gonna be annoyed. Like, the only reason why I'm not that pissed at Byakuya and Ez not being mid-month is that we're gonna get better characters in the future. I don't think that's it. I still don't think it should be mid-month, but... Driscoll's the best nuclear. There's a few things in this world that are just right. And Driscoll having Rampage is just right. They need to do it. If they don't, it's like, it's a no. Same with Meninas, right? Meninas has to be power. If Meninas comes out in any attribute and it's not power, we don't want it. If Gerard comes out and doesn't have any form of last ditch, we do not want it. So I think we'll do this. 4-9 SP. I could go weak in defense. That's definitely a strategy here, but let's just rock this. So, here we go, boys. Team number 2. We have a technically 1 out of 5 team. This is a team that potentially you can replicate. We do have focus on Ichigo just to get that extra bit of DPS. We have full stam, SP. When it comes to the accessories, we have a 4-pill, T-set, and also no affiliation killer sticker. When it comes to links, recharge, full stamina, and also strong attack damage. The standard, right? We have Kisuke, really good Nad character here. One of the better ones for this guild quest. He has a debuff SA2, allowing us to do a tad bit more damage. He has attack, full stamina, and also attack as a soul trait, or as his bonus ability, sorry. We have Gon Chappie Hollow Bait, with the normal Chappie, full attack. One thing to keep in mind with him is that he is not immune to burn, so that's why we are using Ichigo to give him that immunity, since we do have shared complete status immunity. Now, Soifon is our team booster. She is also performing like a 1-5 character, only 500 attack. She has full stam and attack. Now, the problem is, do I give her recharge? Because I don't think we're going to clear this fast. We might have to give her recharge here. If you can clear this quest in 20 seconds, then you might want to give her, like, just full nads. But in our case, we need to give her the recharge. And she has recharge built in, so she actually can, like, easily stack that SA2. Let's give her this too. The thing, Evan, about Lie Baro with Sharpshooter is, it's not called Sharpshooter in Japan. It's just called Ignore Midi Resistance and Guard Break. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Maybe that's why they didn't give it. But I'm sure when we get a new Lie Baro, he's getting Sharpshooter, right? That's a given. Back then, it was a super rare skill. Like, only anniversary character had Sharpshooter back when Lie came out. So it's understandable why you didn't get it, right? And maybe that's the reason why they don't want to give Rampage to Driscoll. Alright, here we go, baby. Oh. Can a 2 out of 5 team beat it? Now, unfortunately, Soifon kind of messes up here. If she inflicts a Stasm, we do significantly less damage. My controller turned off. Hello? We gotta restart that. 2-5 white, no Kamaria, 1-5 Kisuke, no Gon and Chappie, or Hime boost, you can clear. There you go. These nuts done it for us, boys. Is the new Yami better than a 5-5? Nah, I'd say the Y would be better there. I would say Y would be better. But kind of worth testing both, right? You think Rampage can work on that card? Just easily. Easily. They just need to make, like, an Aizen with Rampage. Maybe Flurry 2. Attack boosts. And give him, like, Weakening Drain. That'd be insane. Because that's, me personally, Nad characters are meant to auto. Right? I don't like manually playing a Nad character, so... If they come out like a God auto Nad character, I'm for it. So let's stand on these stars element so Kisuke can be immune to burn. Debuff went off. Completely missed my SA1. Alright. I choose that SA2 there to take them all out. Now, if Soifon inflicts the stars element, it does ruin the run attack bit. We lose a bit of DPS, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal because it gives us time to keep our team safe, right? Now, unfortunately, I think I have not been standing on the pool. So in this case, right, she has paralyzed. We're doing significantly less damage, but it gives our team time to do their normal attack, which is perfectly fine. They need to do that. We're going to save our summon for the final boss. We don't actually apply anything, so it's not that big of a deal. But the team is going quite well thus far. So everyone just reactivated the boost. That's extra barriers for them. We have 20 seconds to go. Kisuke should activate the debuff anytime soon. Around now, I believe, because it has a 40-second cooldown. He doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to do it, but that's fine. There you go. An easy 1-5 team. Not too bad. Well, Ichigo is 2-5, but we had 15 seconds to spare. I'm sure if you had Ichigo SP level 10 only, it should be just fine. Not a bad team to use here. Doesn't clear the fastest, but it does clear. Now, if that's what you're going for, this is a team that you can rock with. Oh, it's called that in French too? Yeah, in French calls damage to no enemies. No. Damage to enemies not afflicted with an ailment. I believe it's called Purity in Japan, right? Sorry, in French. I didn't get Byakuya now. And I did end up doing 12 steps. And this step is guaranteed, but I'm not going any more than that. That's how they get you. Because if I do this step, it's guaranteed. But then the next step is discounted. And I want to do that. And then the next step is discounted. Then it's guaranteed again. It's just going to... I'm going to end up doing 20 steps. And I'm not doing that much steps on a mid-month. Full slam in French is called perfection? Really? That's cool. French got all the cool names. Alright, who's next, boys? Who are we using next? What's another team we can use? Probably could use Macy, you know. Should we try Macy? But Macy is the same with... It's guaranteed to clear with Macy, I'd assume. Because it's our Nad character doing all the work. How many tickets do we have left? 2 more? Why the struggle? Because if I do 13, I want to do 14. And then I want to do 15. And then 16. Ah, you lot are evil. This is guaranteed, right? Alright. We're not doing the discounts. Let's get Byakuya, baby. Because then we can showcase him. This is the Game Stars multi. I will take a 2-5 as no. We'll take a 2-5 as no. Can we get 2-1? Can we get Byakuya? Let's skip it. Ah, you ruined it, Candice. You ruined it. That would have been sick. Well, there you go. It was worth doing the guarantee. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll get the focus slot, which honestly I think is needed for Esnot. Hey, that's not too bad then. That's not too bad. There you go. Always do the guarantees, boys. Don't listen to what I was doing. All right. But now the next multi is 150, boys. No. I'm not going to do it. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. That would have been more exciting if it was Byakuya, though. But I'll take a 2-5 as not. Because I actually want to use him. I don't want to use Byakuya. Only for kill quests. Nah, we're not doing anymore. We're not doing anymore. Let me just claim these. Might as well do... No, you can't. You can't. It's a mid-month. It's a mid-month. We can't. If I want... I'm going to do the discounts when I find out what end of month is, right? When I find out what... And the only reason why I did the step there was because I had exactly like 2.5 kilobs. Sorry, 8,250. And honestly, I would have been on like close to 9k if I didn't do those 3 steps. But it was worth it. We just got to do Esnot. Bonus beauty for Esnot and Byak. Full stamina and long stride for me personally. Because that's how I play. On Honestly, though, if you have them 1-5, giving full stam and, like, focus isn't the worst idea. It's really not. Really not. So I guess in this case, it's a weird... Who's the booster for no affiliation? Who can we use other than Soifon? Is there anyone else? No affiliation? Maybe. We're not using Okiura. We're not using Okiura. You can stay for end of year. That's the plan. That's the plan. I don't plan to summon on Yachu's rerun. End of month, November. If it's Monster Aizen, I'm gonna have to do some summons in it. It's that simple. I'm gonna have to do some summons. Do it for the content? Nah, you're mad. Use Okiura? Nah, it's not that good, bro. Yachu return should be late November, early December. Like, I'm thinking of just using the same team, but we're guaranteed to beat it. Like, if we just quickly, I guess, demonstrate it. We can put Macy on. Is 5-5 Candace worth it? Not really. I mean, if you have a 5-5, do it, right? I actually just got a 5-5 today, but actually, it's not that good anymore. What's the meta team to beat this? Best team would be 8th Anniversary White with Safui Soifon or Byakuya. I think both are equally as good if you can clear fast enough. And also the Heart Kisuke, the technical one. Alright, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, nah, human being, I agree. If end of month is Christmas, I'm gonna be so disappointed. I don't, like, end of month characters are cool, right? Save that for, I don't like Christmas banners, I'm not gonna lie. If end of month is Christmas, it's me, dreadful. It's an easy skip at the very least, but nah, like, allow that, allow that. I want it to be hype. It has to be. You don't make Esno and Byakuya mid-month and then follow up with a Christmas banner. You dumb. That's terrible. It needs to be. Honestly, the only thing that can follow up an Aizen and Esno and Byakuya is literally Monster Aizen. I know I'm like gassing myself up for something that maybe shouldn't be, but... yeah. Alright, so as you see there, I just removed all of Macy's stats. We're going to try and beat it with Macy. And we're not even like... this is going to be a terrible team. So, it might not even be it, but we're going to see if we can beat it, right? We're using a trash team. We have Macy with like basically only level 10 SP, basically, right? No accessories. We don't need accessories. She's not here to do damage. She's here with the Vortex. Then we have these two. Again, both of them are basically 1-5. Can it beat it? Let's find out. Yeah, unless end of month is Asanta Yamamoto, I don't want it. This team is probably terrible. If it beats, I'll be surprised. I mean, we're still not even doing bad damage, to be fair. We're like, no accessories. Okay, we're guaranteed to paralyze here. The problem is Kisuke is going to be like one shot. Ooh. I mean, to be fair, we ain't even doing that bad. Unfortunately, that one enemy. It's the tech enemies that are hurting us, you know. Again, with Macy, you're just pretty much guaranteed to inflict paralysis. Against any boss. Let the night characters do all the work. It's definitely going to come down to the last second. Maybe doing this wasn't the smartest idea. Maybe they should be given focus. Alright, we have 5 seconds to beat, boys. Are we doing it? Nah. Let's restart that. Maybe it's possible. I'm not going to try too much with this team. I purposely nerfed the team. But If she had, if mains had accessories there, we'd probably do a bit more damage. And that might make a difference. At the very least, if you want to rock that team, you need a focus slot on someone. You need a focus slot. What we could have done there actually is given the characters attack and focus. And that might have actually been the play there, you know. Because at that point, they're getting guaranteed criticals. I actually want to try that. But we only have like one ticket left after this. I know Kisuke is, he's not getting, he's getting burnt, right? Is Paris Aurorikia, she's the meta character for Limit Breaker. But she's also just a really good SP character. So I'd say she's meta. Can you use Manyama? Yeah. He's a perfectly serviceable replacement. Let's just spam our strong attacks. Whenever we can. SA1 into the 3. That paralyzed most people that we wanted to do. Is anyone left alive? Unfortunately. So you can see that the barrier wears off right when she uses it again. So it's not even that bad. Alright, SA2 went off. I think we're going to have a good playtime here. It looks like Kisuke's weak, but it's really just the burn. Let's push these lads into the middle. Alright. Yeah, so we had the focus slot. This team's beating it. Or we gave Macy accessories. Oh, man. Alright, tap it faster there, I think. What team did we use to nuke? Just AFFILIATION, right? It's really close, though. Like, it's really close. I'm going to let that one play out. You can try that team if you want to. We purposely nerfed it, and we almost beat it. Right, Macy had a 5-5 soul bomb, where she had basically just level 10 SP, no accessories. We didn't even give her, like, good links for the most part. But that team can beat it. It's a team you can definitely try. Just make sure you have Soifon or Kisuke at level 10 in focus. Or maybe give them attack and focus instead of full stamina. At least this character, right? He was getting burned, so attack and focus might have been the play for him. White nukes if you have him 5-5. But this team does work. I just didn't really demonstrate it the best, right? What's our final team? Who are we trying next? Pretty much any team that we use with this team can beat it. As long as they can do decent damage. We can try Uryu. How do you farm orbs? Do your monthly Sankabon. If you can. Play Arena. Arena is there. You can get 175 orbs a month from that. That is a bit of a grind, though. And preferably, you want to play with friends. You want to do your guild quests when you can. That's like 80 orbs a week. 70 orbs a week if you can beat all the phases on very hard. As a new player, that's not something that's possible unless you know what you're doing. But eventually, as we get more broken characters, very hard GQ will get easier. Doing guild quests is something that you want to do. That's 70 orbs a week. If you're in a higher league guild, S or A, that's an additional, like, potentially 400 orbs a month, sorry. If you own resurrectable characters, you can get an additional 400 to 200 orbs a month. That's why you want to farm the point event to get those old characters. What else is there? Your epic rates. You know, that's 200 orbs a month, potentially. Do your point events. That's like an extra 300 orbs a month. Brave battles. If you stay in 3rd seat and above, that's an additional 125 orbs a month. On average, you can get around 2,000 orbs a month. If you own the resurrectable characters and you rank high in guild quests, you can get upwards to 3,000. It's like 2.7k, I think. Update PvE today is coming at the end of the month. I'm a tad bit late to it. I'm not doing it this month. We'll do it next month. Because I'm changing up a bit, right? But for those that are wondering, I would consider Rukia. As far as stats and skills go, Rukia's SST in all honesty. Like Rampage. She has Rampage, right? She has Rampage. Does she have Rampage? Well, I know she has the recharge. In between stages. She has Rampage, so the only problem with Rukia is that SA2. In Guild Quest content, it hurts her, but if you have a team of 3, she can beat it quite easily, yeah. So, in terms of Rukia, I'd say she's probably SS tier. She's easily like top 3 power characters in the game. In terms of, like, actually using her in content, like, say, IZ, for example, I'd rather use her than Ichigo or Yama. Autoing, I'd rather use Ichigo, obviously, right? He's just the auto god. But I'd probably say Rook is SS tier. Ikaku, as a farmer, SS tier, right? He just breezes. He's not as good as Tensei, but it doesn't matter. Like, he easily breezes through IT. If you want to farm super links or potions easily for the heart attribute, Ikaku's your guy. Gin, S tier. He's an S tier character, but he's a weird one because he doesn't really have, like, a place. There's no, like, place to use him. Byakuya and Esna, I would consider S tier. Tosha, probably S tier. He's a weird one too. Like, Tosha's really good in guild quests. But after that, it's like, you don't want to use him outside of that. Momo also S tier. Like, she's a really good farmer. They haven't released a bad character. Like, everyone's just good nowadays. Just some characters aren't good enough, you know? Alright, let's do Uryu. Can she solo her GQ? I haven't tested it. She might be able to. Probably not, though, because that SA2 does no damage. But as of right now, the only character that can solo GQ at 1.5 is Kyogre. So if she can't, it's not that big of a deal because it's only a Kyogre thing right now. And again, like, it's a cool thing to do to solo GQ, but realistically, you're not ever soloing GQ, right? It's kind of a flex that we do. Most of the time, you are bringing, you know, a full team, right? Let's be honest. You tried it? I mean, we couldn't do it unless you gave her, like, the focus slot. Unless you get that, unless you get lucky. Full summon damage to drain. I guess that's the play here. We can't give him immunity, right? So what do we do for him? Do we just give like him a recharge link? Burn, burn. There we go, fire. I guess we'll just give him recharge. $403. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, so for our final team, again, not really like a super strong team, but we are using Uryu at... Let's remove his Transcendence. Let's remove his Transcendence. I doubt the team is clearing faster than what we had originally. So we'll just do, we'll do these three. We'll get him 1-5. One sec. Moving everyone to S tier. I do want to make S tier a bit more restrictive. I do want to. Because there's a lot of characters like, in my current tier list, like Fifth and Ichigo is S tier. Because like, honestly, he's like 2 kills. Like his usability is there, but like realistically, nowadays in the current meta, you don't even use him. Like you could, but... Eh. So I want to even move him down to A tier if I'm being honest. I want to make S tier only for characters that have like good strong attack and a really good damage output. Or like a good usability in the content they want to be used in. I don't know. We'll see though, we'll see. I'm still working on it right now, right? He's probably not going to drop to 80 though, if I'm being honest. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, he's not even bad. Fifth and Ichigo is still good. Bruno is still technically good, but... technically not. Because like, you know, 40% Berserker doesn't cut it nowadays, you know? Alright, so, for our final team here, so we're going with, like, we're trying to nerf the team to see how far we can take it, right? But in this case, we're using 7th Anniversary Uryu. This is his accessories. Just the standard stuff, right? Recharge, full stamina, strong attack damage, the standard stuff. He is 5-5, so if someone will hit hard, understand that. But we are performing like a 1-5 character since he basically only has 500 SP. The stamina and defense really don't matter. We have full stam and damage to drain since we are most likely going to inflict drain here. We have Kisuke. Again, same exact, but we don't need to talk about that. But in this case, we have given him fire duration with the recharge link. With, unfortunately, full stam. Actually, no, let's change it. Hold on. Let's change that again. Today's won't come out till next month. At the start of next month. But again, thus far, every character that's come out thus far is basically S tier. Like, there's no bad character that released this month. And I would say probably Ikaku and Rukia SS tier for what they want to do. Vivani C tier? Fair enough, honestly. Fair enough. How much lack of havoc at Byakuya? It hurts. My problem with Byakuya, honestly, my biggest problem with Byakuya is not the lack of havoc, it's the survivability. He wants to stay at full stamina and cannot stay at full stamina, bro. It's kind of not tragic, but you know, if you're playing with him and you get hit, you have to die. You have to revive because all your DPS is gone. You're losing like what, 70% damage, 30% full stam, and 40% sad. And also all your links too. So that's what hurts him more. So I guess the havoc is in play there because he has to get closer to do damage. But it's just, yeah, it's the lack of protection, I would say, on Byakuya. He has the star barrier and that helps in Guild Quest. But other than that, it's like, yeah. Alright. So team number 3, team number 4, whatever the team is, we're using Uryu. We have nerfed him a bit by making him basically 1-5 in terms of strong attack damage, but he is 5-5, so keep that in mind. But we only have 500 SP, right? So we're going with full stam, damage to drain. These are the accessories, and then we're rocking recharge and sad, recharge and full stam, the standard stuff. Then we have Kisuke again, just a good Nad character to use, why not? Same exact build, in this case, Nad and fire duration does not exist. So we're going with recharge and fire duration, just to make sure he is immune, because Uryu cannot give that immunity. Level 10 attack, fire resistance, and 200 attack as bonus. And then Soifon, exact same, nothing's changed with her. There we go, baby. 5,100 GQ. Can we beat it, though? Let's find out. So we need to get instantly outside into the middle. Already inflicted a stat azimuth, you'll have to see it. Damage looking good since the first boss is a speed character. Kisuke just used the debuff. Didn't help us out much there because we used it right at the end. And maybe we don't want to inflict stat azimuth. Having the freeze or the paralysis on Soifon doesn't hurt us, to be fair. I think we're going to sub on the 4th boss. There we go. We're not doing too bad here, you know. Let's sub him there. Try and build up the gauge so the next time the boss spawns in, we have the gauge active right away. SA3 there. Let's use that SA1 just to get into the final boss. Gauge is back. 25 seconds left. We're looking good. Debuff just went off. We're even doing more damage. Let's use our Nat Shrink just because, why not? Let me move my mouse out the way. SA2 into the one. There you go, boys. Uryu is a really good character to use here. That was basically a 1-5 team. Obviously, our Someone did a tad bit more damage there since he is 5-5, but I doubt it made that much of a difference, right? The idea is to get the gauge at full completion, get the benefit, and then use your Soul Bomb. So the next time you go into the final boss, the gauge is back up and you just do even more damage, right? Pretty good team. Pretty good team. And with that, boys, GQ is done. Or is it? I think we hop up to the ult now. 4-5 Uryu didn't clear. If you're using a 4-5 Uryu and you're not clearing, that comes down to your sides, right? You need to have good Nad characters. So, again, we kind of went over it, but ideally, Kisuke is good here. Where is it? No affiliation. Midi. Skill. Flurry. Wrong one. You need these characters. There's surprisingly not a lot, to be fair. But if you have Soifon, it really does help here, because you had that protection. If you don't have Soifon, you can replace her with Maid Orihime, New Year's Renji. That's the idea. You need to have your Nad character protected, because otherwise they die. If they die, your team dies, right? Your SP characters can do a lot of damage here too, but it does come down to your Nad sides doing a lot of damage. So ideally, you want to have some type of protection. Does Why Someone not reference the anime? It kind of does, but they definitely took a lot of liberties there. They're anniversary characters, right? So it's not one-to-one. What we've seen thus far with every 1,000-year brother character without fail is that they've referenced the anime one-to-one, right? Literally everything they do, we make our comparison videos, right? In our shorts, if you check them out. It's literally one-to-one with the anime. The only ones that aren't are anniversary, but again, they're technically not 1,000-year blood characters by name. They're anniversary characters. And obviously, Ichigo is a completely new special because he doesn't do anything with that design when he's in his like true Shikai. And then yeah, why it references the panel or the anime scene where like he's looking at Ishin when he shows up. I think everything else is original. So they could do like 1,000-year characters that don't do much and come up with original soul bombs, but I don't think they are going to. Is that a picture? You sent a picture, really? Am I not getting it? Ah, I see. That's a crazy pick, bro. That's a crazy pick. All right, so let's hop over to the auto count. Why not? Let's do some GQs over there. See if we can beat it with the free-to-play count. Spoiler alert, we can. I actually have no idea who I'm going to use. I think I'm going to use Ichigo. Because Ichigo is 5-5 over there. Log in. Great. Saying so. Ain't no way. Oh, potential. Alright, sorted. Sorted. Oh, so boys, since we're here, this happens sometimes. Post-election round 2 starts tomorrow. What we saying? Who do we want in? Who do we want in? For me, best case scenario, if you can remember who's actually in the selection, 8th anniversary Ichigo, guaranteed. Mila Rose and Muruka, I would assume, is guaranteed. They're swimsuit characters, plus 10 links or farmers. They're probably the best options you can pick there. Those are the 3 that I can see getting in. Number 4, Maid Orihime needs to get in. Listen. You need to get... I know she's the Gilchrist character, but you need to get Maid Orihime in. Every team in Gilchrist gets better with Maid Orihime. One sec, boys. Every team gets better with Maid Orihime. Oh, did I close it? Oh, Tensa, yeah, Tensa. Tensa's fit. He's number 2, probably. So Tensa, Mila Rose, Ichigo, Ruroka, Maid Orihime, and I think 6 should be Swimsuit. What's his name? Swimsuit Byakuya. I'm really hoping, lads. I'm really hoping. I don't want to sway the votes or anything. Do not vote for Maid or Butler Mana Yumachika. Do not vote for him. He's a waste. Do not get him in the top 6. Do not. He's terrible. I don't care if he's a super links or farmer. Do not vote for him, bro. You do not need him. They're probably going to introduce someone better. In fact, in the selection, I would say Neliel's better than Yumachika. Although I wouldn't mind if Neliel gets in. I wouldn't mind if Neliel gets in. But even then, I'm fine with her not being in there. The question is, though, who's actually winning? I can't check it. Because I haven't made the tally yet. But I will be making a video letting you lads know who got in. Let me check the Discord votes. Because right now it's a battle between Swimsuit Jushiro or Ishin. Brave battles. I honestly don't mind whoever gets in, because I don't mind both of them. I have Ishin, but I wouldn't mind getting dupes of him. So on Discord, Ishin has 953. Whereas Jushiro has 944. On Twitter, it's a different story, I believe. Let me just double check. Hold on. I actually put this on screen. So Ishin, if we check here, Jutro 884. 974. So it looks like Ishin's winning. It looks like Ishin's winning. Unless the Japanese votes are different. Also, while we're at it, boys, I posted on Twitter yesterday. Did anyone read the Parasol story? It was wild, you know. Alright. Take your time in to read this, right? This was in the point event story. It was one of the few times I read it. I was kind of shocked. I'm not gonna lie. So, the story itself was about, like, Squad 8 or, like, just the Society making films, right? So, Ichigo's asking, what movie is Squad 8 making? Man said, you might be a bit too young for this kind of thing, and gets cut off. What's he talking about? What was he talking about? Nanao cuts it. Says, that's quite enough, thank you. I obviously would never grant permission to create adult-only content. Were they making an adult video, bro? Nanao and Shunsui? Or Nanao didn't want to do it. Shunsui is brazy, bro. That's kind of in line with Shunsui, though, to be honest. Or is it? I don't know. That is wild, fam. Absolutely wild. Watch the Bleach filler episode. Is that in the anime? Is that like a reference to the anime? Did they actually try and do that? I never watched the fillers, so I wouldn't be able to, That's no way. Is there a way I can find that clip? I do want to see it. James is still streaming? Did I happen in fellas? I don't know. I can't confirm or deny it. Alright, so in this case, no affiliation. I'll just go with sympathy, man. No affiliation. Melee. Let's see our options here. So... we have Soifon. I'm not going to work on it, though. I'll just use made already made. We have Kisuke, I think 4-5? Yeah. Why did I pick SP? We can change that. I'm definitely going to use Yama here because he's 5-5. 500 attack. Is White worked on? Does he inflict Lacerate too? That's not bad, to be fair. I might just do the White and Yama combo. 298. Stream lag? I heard it's a YouTube thing. Let's sort by minds. Do I have a no affiliation sticker? I do, lovely. Yeah, White Yama's a good combo here. Aaroniero is 5-5 too, I believe. So he's actually giving quite a bit of stats. Why not try Moe? Eh. I mean, he's worth using if you have no other better option, but eh. We have to make the team again, by the way. This is on the hard difficulty. But I can't just nuke through it, right? Yeah, did I just give him Nad links? What am I doing? Alright. Actually, yeah, let me just give these links. They're not worked on, though, I believe. Yeah, only 200 SP. That's fine, though. That's fine. This team's good enough. This is the team we're going to use for the very hard too. You can't clear with 1-5 White, 1-5 Yama, Mei Hime. How close are you, though? That's the question. Yama's not resistant, but hopefully Orihime gives it. She did. At least in the hard difficulty, the spaces are... like, there's a lot of free space in the middle. That was a 1-5 nuke. That wasn't even bad. Would you say Yama or SSY for a sides? Probably Yama. Probably Yama for the boost. Sorry for the debuff. And he does more damage, right? It depends on who you worked on most case. This is the Ultracan. Yeah, where we pulled Orihime. Unfortunately, there's still no Orihime on the main. Alright. Try to change up the team. We go white first. Blue bomb. So how would you be able to improve that team then? Have you tried giving your characters attack and focus as bonus abilities? That might do the job. Potentially. Because then you get the guaranteed focus, right? If you haven't done that. Check the votes for poll. We briefly did. What do you want me to look at specifically? Should you start for the end of the year? Yes. Maybe not actually. I don't know. Honestly, lads, like, I'm going to pull. I'm going to pull for end of year, right? Because my point of view, right? When end of year drops, the next big banner, honestly, probably ain't going to be till like February end of month. So, like, you have 2 months to save. Like, January end of month is always, like, just Valentine's, right? So, usually have a cooldown month. So, you shouldn't summon for end of month January. So, usually it is worth going all out on end of year. But at the same time, if end of year is a 7-step banner, I don't know if it's worth going deep. Maybe do a few steps. Spend 2.5k if anything. Like, limit yourself might be the best thing to do. Because, again, like, end of year traditionally is 7 steps. And if it's 7 steps again, that hurts even more, considering the fact that we have pity systems now. If they can still somehow incorporate a pity system with the 7 steps, okay. That sucks, but it's better. But, like, yeah, if it's 7 steps, I do not want to go deep on a banner like that, knowing that I can just, you know, pull on a better banner that has a pity, you know? What are we doing here? Get that off. Dude, why step only? Imagine. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Kellogg do it, but I don't think they... that would be the terrible thing to do. I have hope, though. I have hope. We saw second part of the anniversary, which traditionally is a 7-step banner, was 25 steps. So I have hope they just get rid of that. You know, make post-selection 7 steps, sure. That sucks, but make that 7 steps, right? If you want to do a 7-step banner, make post-selection 7 steps. You have to give us some type of pity for end of year. Otherwise, it's an even worse banner than usual. And yeah, she's good to go. The good thing about having made Orihime is that you get to use on every team and you never have to change your abilities, right? So for our very first run on the very hard difficulty on my alt account, free to play by the way, we have a 1 out of 5 white. Just going with, again, the standard build. In this case, do I have a sticker for no affiliation? I do. So move to that. So sticker, fortification build, and Kamari with with recharge, full stamina, and strong attack damage. 1-5 with full stamina and damage to lacerate. Then we have Yama, 5-5 by the way. If you saw our summons, we got him 5-5 in like 10 steps. It was absolutely insane, right? So sometimes all it takes to get a character at 5-5 is to be lucky. As honestly, I don't have them 5-5 on my main account. So go on Chappie Hollow Bait with some pretty good normal attack damage soul traits. He has dodge and what else? And low stamina damage. I'm not even going to change that. It just doesn't matter, right? I'm not going to try and go for a fast clear time here. We're just trying to clear fast. We're just trying to clear. They made Orihime. Her build literally does not matter. You know why Orihime is in the team to give us the immunity. More so Yama, he has no immunity to burn. And she also does provide the boost and barrier. We have the pass, yeah. But I still consider that free to play. It's not giving me orbs, so. As long as I'm not buying orbs, the account is free to play. There we go. So, yeah, lucky for us, the statism pool is like right on the front. And since Orihime is a ranged character, she's most likely going to stand on it, giving Yama the immunity. That's it, one. Right! Okay. I realized I was muted. Alright. Something came. I had to pick it up. Because we got a package, boys. We got a package. We're going to do a live unboxing. I almost showed my details earlier. Just give me a second. I've been waiting a few months for this. I'm talking now, right? Yeah, okay. Let me just stab it down the middle. Alright. Tapjoy package 9. I don't do Tapjoy like through Oh! Oh! Are you boys ready? Are you ready? I don't think you're ready. Yes, sir! Look at that! Yes, sir! Look at her! Look at her! Yes, sir. Wait, it's not just Giselle. Giselle comes in two packages. Yes, sir. We got Bambi too, baby. We got Bambi too, baby. So now, I don't buy figures, by the way, but there are exceptions, and these are the exceptions. We have collected all the Infinity Stones. We got Yoruishi. We got Rangiku. We got Rukia. We got Orihime. And now we got Bambietta. And Giselle. I guess I could open them. Oh. That took a while to come. Like, I bought it, like... How much is that? At least... No, that's why I bought them again. I don't buy figures, right? I don't buy figures. I feel like they're expensive. But these were like £20. £20 each. So the whole collection took like £100. Which ain't even that bad, you know. Let me just cut them up. But now we got the full collection. As of right now, I don't think they're doing any more. But I do hope they do. But like, what are the odds, lads? They chose Giselle. Like, I've older females in Bleach. They said, yeah, let's do a Giselle. That's the wild part. I'm not complaining, though. I am not complaining. This is awkward to open. And I think, yeah, this one came from Japan. These are Japanese imports, I believe. I'll open up Bambi Air first. Got him. Got him. There you go. The Bambi dogs are out. Obviously, you get what you pay for. Not insane quality, but for £20, they do the job. They look nice. They look nice. Alright, let me just quickly get Giselle out. Nice and easy. I've cut Giselle's box, great. For free. For free. Oh, Giselle came in a different package. Why'd it come like this? It's different. Oh, she has like a... She has a thing for her knee, because she's on her knees, right? So they give you like a little stand for it. I probably should put it full screen, but... Too late now, too late now. There you go, boys. There's the Giselle. For free. I can confirm, boys, that there is no package. Yeah, so she comes with like a knee part. Alright. Enough of that. Happy to have the full collection. Let's get back into GQ. Anything but the jar. They ain't going nowhere near the jar. They ain't going nowhere near the jar. Alright. Retry. Debuff goes off. Lucky for us, the stats up pulls right at the start, so Orihime, since she's a ranged character, she is going to sit right into it, right? And that allows Yamamoto to be immune. And thus far, he's yet to take a hit. We're constantly inflicting stat elements. There we go. I was going to nuke it, but I think I'm going to save the nuke for the fourth boss. Why not, right? Or maybe not, actually, because our strong attacks are coming back. We got hit. Really unfortunate. That's fine, though, because I guess we can stop him here. There you go. Back up to full stamina. Weaken defense is applied. That was a terrible use of his SA2. Yama has low stamina dodge. He is not built for Guild Press. I don't need to build him. He's 5-5, though. Ideally, though, yeah, you would probably want to give him attack and full stamina. Because thus far, you can see, Orihime, the reason why she's so good and the reason why you should vote her in post selection, she has single-handedly kept Yamamoto alive at 4 HP. He didn't get hit once. So, yeah, good team to use. Orihime is always worth using, right? Good boost support character. Oh, no. Bro, something was on me. I almost broke it. I actually would have to refund that. Hold on. Look what was on my hand. It's an antenna. You have to input Giselle's antenna. Her little cockroach hair. That's a bit fragile, I'm not going to lie. Has it broke? Was it supposed to come like that? Okay, it sits in, but very... It's not that firm. There you go. She has a cockroach hair. Alright. Alright, there we go, boys. Another GQ done on the free-to-play account. Not too bad. My hair's an absolute mess now. I guess we can try a max transcended Ichigo team with this team. So I guess we'll try that. Poll selection round 2 starts tomorrow for the voting. And it comes out December 23rd or 25th. Around there. How tall am I? 5'2". Imagine though. Nah. I'm 6 foot. I don't feel tall. But I guess 6 foot is like, is pretty tall, right? I'm not 6'4" or anything, but I'm just 6 foot. 5-5 Upper Ichigo or 1-5 White? Probably White, honestly. Alright, so for team number 2 on our Autocam, we have a, again, free to play by the way, Max Transcendent Ichigo. In this case, he's got these accessories, right? I'm kind of blocking it, but full recharge and also full stamina. 5-5 with full stamina and weakened defense. Yama, same exact builds. Same exact build. Nothing's changed with those two. I believe it's 180 centimeters. If I stand up straight, I'm not slouched over. I'm definitely 8 foot. Sorry, 6 foot. So unfortunately, Yama and also Orihime are kind of like working against us here, since they both can inflict status limits. I don't think it's that big of a deal though. Even if we're doing damage to enemies that are inflicted with status limit, we've still got Frenzy too. Where is bro? He's up here. Unfortunately, Yama is getting hit. I think he got burnt a bit. Not too sure. Not that big a deal though. It's actually better if he gets burnt because he needs to get to low stamina, which he's currently at right now. Alright, SA2. I think we're going to nuke here. Might as well. That applies the weakened defense. We're going to stay away. The boost just went once more with the barriers. We got paralyzed, but that doesn't matter. We have 25 seconds left. Yama shouldn't be able to be burnt. You're not wrong. But he's a Brave Battle character, right? They can't give him burn immunity because no one in Brave Battles inflicts burn. And if he had complete status immunity, that would probably be a bit too OP for Brave Battles for the time being. There we go, though. Pretty easy team. Granted, we did... You know, that team wasn't even that good. If I'm being honest. That team was not that good. We cleared with 14 seconds to spare, but that was a 5-5 Yama and a 5-5 Ichigo. So I would probably not recommend using that team. If I'm being honest. One second, lads. Alright, fellas. I am going to have to wrap up the stream, unfortunately. But we did go for 2 hours. I wanted to go for an extra hour, but my brother has to use the green screen. But since we are here, let's just do the 4th step. To end it off on a potential banger, because we're about to get a 5-star. Yes, sir? Can we get Byakuya, please? I want to get Byakuya on one account. Come on! Come on! No Hachigun, bro. Not like this. Not Hachigun, bro. Can we get 2? Not like this. Alright, no more. No more, because if I do the next step, I have to do the guarantee. I have to do the guarantee. Anyway, boys, that was the stream for today. Somehow we spent 2 hours in Guild Quest. That's kind of crazy. But that's only for the time being. Because after like a full rotation is done, we should just be able to quickly go in, quickly go out, right? Do I plan to summon post-selection? For me, every year, post-selection, guaranteed 7 steps. If it's a 7-step banner, it doesn't hurt to go to the guarantee. The value is there. And on my main account, if I quickly switch over. My main account is missing Orihime, so I want her there. I would never complain about getting dupes of Tensa, Rangiku, Midorose, or Ryoka, assuming they're in the banner. I would not complain about getting dupes of 8th Anniversary Ichigo, renewed Okura, renewed Ichigo. So yeah, it's an easy 7 steps. I won't go further than 7 steps, but I have 8,000 orbs now. Like, I'm not going to be low. I have enough to do 7 steps on that banner and still have enough to go in on the end of year. Who's stronger, Kyogre or Yachiru? I consider Yachu the better character. But Kyoge, understand, as OP as he is held back to a certain extent with his one killer, with his lack of sharpshooter. It's honestly not that big of a deal. He's great as is. But that's something to keep in mind, right? Like, if Kyoge had sharpshooter, or Marauder, whatever, he's a melee character. So if he had Marauder, and he had 2 killers, I would say he's number 1 best character, right? Because he is better than Yachu in that sense. But it's because he lacks those 2 things. Yachu technically has a bit more usability, and in that sense, I think she's just a tad bit better. So keep that in mind. Like, Kyoge is not an anniversary character. Like, he was not an Annie character, right? He didn't get the 2 killer treatment. He didn't get, you know, the all stats immunity that Yachu got. But with that in mind, he's still, like, really, really good. He's insane. So Kyoge was that close to being, like, the best character in the game. Right now, I'd probably say he's number 2. Even with the fact that he doesn't have complete stats immunity with no 2 killers. And that just goes to how good he actually is. Because remember, if you saw our Limit Breaker showcase, pretty much every month, Kyoge is probably going to be in slot 3. Because there's no one better than him in slot 3. He just clears too fast. You gave Yama 4 attack and 4 stamina, almost cleared. Nice. You're getting there. Maybe you have to get a bit lucky in RNG on status summons. I'm not sure. But anyway, boys. Missed the SR3. Unfortunate. Well, keep trying. You might have to bid it. With that said, we're going to end it there. I have stuff to do real quick. Tomorrow, we'll talk about post-selection round 2. And then I'll also upload my showcases on the new characters tomorrow. Because I can't showcase them until Epic Raids comes out. Or co-op, more so. So I don't like showcasing characters in single player. It's too easy for them, right? But yeah, take care, boys. I'll see you guys next time. Sheesh. Decent stream, you know. We got Esnot, dupe. I don't know how that happened, but we done it. We done it. Sheesh. And we got a Giselle and Babby figure, so little man is chuffed. Hi, Ichigo. If he had Rampage, yeah, he probably would be better.